And what would a Wednesday be without a show? And we go straight to everybody sitting on the show. Hello, Shandon is the champion.
How's it, Mazza? How's it, Fricky? How you boys doing?
Good.
Lekker,
Fricky?
lekker. Oh, I'm good. Nice and early, let's just say, and all awake. So yes, now lekker. Hè?
Yes. What do you think Fricky means? Well, I can tell you I got a coffee in a hand because we couldn't do a show live this evening, but we thought we had to recap Akasia. Come on, because Shandon is the champion and we need to give him his 5 minutes of fame. So we thought, let's get up early, get it recorded because Fricky's not available the whole day. So it's now 5 o'clock in the morning. So high five to everybody.
Oh, yeah, I know.
Very bright where you are. I love your lighting. And we're going to recap Akasia. First, let's start off, Shandon. Shandon, don't you want to move a little bit this way?
Which way you need me? This way?
The other way, the other way.
Hello.
Nice in the middle, there we
Yeah.
go. How are you feeling? Your first Duckhook victory, my friend?
Yeah, it's great, man, Mazza. I actually said to Fricky I had to pinch myself one or twice during the night just to make sure that I wasn't dreaming. Yeah, it's been a long time, man. I've been fighting hard for a win. I've come close a few times, but yeah, I feel so stoked, man. Awesome
So,
feeling.
well, I unfortunately wasn't there when you had finished, so I couldn't see the raw emotions on your face, but you did say you had a tear or two to shed. Was that when people were giving you a round of applause, or was that when you just finished?
Mazza, that was actually when I got in the car traveling home. I think
Okay.
that's when it really hit me. Like, wow, man, what just happened? So.
Brilliant. Well, we're going to break it all down as we normally do, and we're going to focus on Sunday League One. And that's pretty much it. So if you're expecting an hour show, you're not going to get one, but at least you've got some entertainment this evening. Let's go straight to the top 10 and remind you what happened and how it all finished. Well, there we go. I can tell you, Fricky Barnard came in and he set the clubhouse lead on -2. And then not much longer after that, Yaku came in and finished on -2. And there came the Shandon on -4 to blow everybody out of the water, courtesy of a birdie on the 8th hole to give him 4 points and 40 points in total. Gary Mansfield, Grant Nell, and Wayne Jensen all tied fourth. Boys are starting to come into form, especially ahead of the Classic. Graham de Villiers, Granville Williams, and Wimpy Force and Chris Nokia finish at the top 10. So that's not bad scoring for 3 guys to be under par. Fricky, before we get to Shannon's scorecard, you were
Yeah.
close, and you're starting to make your way up this leaderboard.
Yeah, Mazza, look, unfortunately, I'm not too proud of that -2. I had a couple of birdies that I missed. I mean, I had 3 closest to the pins, when I shot the shots, missed all the birdies, and it wasn't really difficult birdies. And yeah, could have had a ridiculous score, but like I said, also not too much proud because playing off 11 handicap double digits, it's the first time in like 3 years for me. So yeah, the game was really bad in the beginning side of the year, although I'm still there, average wise. But yeah, happy to be there. Just need to get the handicap down to single digits at least. Won't be nice winning on a double digit for me
Well,
personally.
at least you're starting to play a bit better.
Yeah.
Shandon, here's a scorecard. You started on the back nine, shot 19 points, and then came in with a little 21. Give us some highlights here.
Yeah, Mazza, so my round started actually quite mediocre. I had on the 10th, I normally hit driver on the 10th, and I haven't been hitting my driver that well. So I decided I'm going to go with the 3 wood. And there was a bit of wind blowing into us, so it made that hole quite long. But yeah, I hit a nice drive just down the left side of the fairway, hit a 4 iron in. I was just short of the green. And then I went and made a 6 because of putting. I left it on top of the hole, putted past. So, yeah, everything, I was leaving all my putts short. Um, but my round changed when I got to the par 5 14th. I had
Yes,
a
I
nice
see
little
that.
chip in birdie there.
Moy, and
Yeah,
that's a
so I had a
difficult
nice
par
little chip
5.
in birdie. Yes, it is. And then obviously you've got the back-to-back par five. So the 15th, I hit a brilliant drive on the 15th as well. I hit a nice 7 iron. I was lying just about 110 in, and I went and made a 7 there. Once again, I duffed my third shot. Luckily, it went over the water. Had a poor chip. Yeah, I went and made a 7 there. I was
Mhm.
hoping for a par. I knew if I'd made a par there, that would really set the tone for a good round. And then yeah, then it was just I finished my first 9 -1. And then, yeah, going into the second nine, I knew that that's the tough nine. It's really from 1 to 9 to me is the most difficult part of that golf course, because it's tight and you've got to really know what you're doing, and luck's got to also be on your side there. So yeah, I also was mediocre. I made bogeys all the way, and then what I call
2
the amen
points.
corner on Akasia is 6, 7, and 8. That is definitely
Yeah,
the holes that can bite you. So
for
I
sure.
made par on 6, I made par on 7, and on 7, that's when the first time when I opened up score capture to
Okay.
have a look at what is going on. And then I saw as I was at -2, and then I knew the 8th is one of my favorite holes. I've birdied that hole many times in my life, so I knew that this is the chance. So yeah, I hit a good drive straight down the middle, hit a 5-wood, hit a half a wedge in, and yeah, I was lying just in front of the green, sunk the birdie putt, went to -4.
Boy. When it's your day, it's your
And on the
day. The
ninth,
putts fall.
Yeah.
yeah. And then on the 9th, I obviously knew I'm going to be meeting somebody with a camera. So I was on the 9th and I knew I had to just try and get this ball on the green, but the adrenaline was pumping. I
Good.
hit a 9-iron right over the green towards the side by the chipping green. And yeah, that was quite tough coming back because I had like a downhill chip that I had to try and stop, which I couldn't. It was impossible. Those greens were very slick. And yeah, then I was lying on the edge of the green, putted up towards the hole and made a 4. Luckily, didn't drop a shot. So yeah,
The camera didn't put you under pressure.
Yes, he did.
it did a bit.
Chased me
Because
away.
Fricky was the first thing Fricky says to me, "Hey Shannon, just don't go make a double bogey."
Terrible. Wow, who says that?
Yeah. No, Fricky was in contention. He needed to get into my head somehow.
No, that's good. And the best part is, and I don't know how, if people understand what advantage it is to be on a home course and know where to miss, how to play the golf course, right?
It's most definitely Mazza. That's why I said to Fricky as well. It's if I knew that I had a chance to win one game, I knew it would be at Akasia. I mean, 2022, I won club champs there. Last year, club champs was shocking. I didn't even go and play the second round. That's how bad it was. I think it was on the 18th, because playing medal, I think I made a 15 on 18. I just decided, no, I'm not coming back here. Because that
Wow.
course, it bites you. But yes, definitely home course advantage. I understand that golf course, you need to know where you can miss, where you need to be. So yeah,
Yeah.
definitely
Should we put it
advantage.
on the calendar next year, Fricky?
Yes, why not, eh?
Okay, give him a chance to defend his title. Okay, let's have a look at the video. It actually came out quite nice, Fricky. Thanks for taking the extra videos.
Thanks,
Smashed
man.
it all together in the evening, and this is what it came out. And let's have a listen to what the other guys had to say.
Grandster, top 5 finish today. How'd the game go, dude?
It's 'n bietjie hoogtyd vir 'n top 5 finish, maar met my handicap wat Jackie nou wil sê. Ja, my goeie golf, al die handies nou uitgehaal, daai goeie golf van Februarie af. Maar ja, net gemanaged, dis maar al.
Oh, is it? Handicap managed.
Ja, soos jy.
Yeah, absolutely, yeah. Ja, Jaco, yes?
As maar net sê alhoewel Grant van hy 11 af gespeel het, het die Stingers hulle nog steeds 'n klokslag gegee, 3-2.
Okay, lekker.
Double G's.
Had a birdie. I can't remember which hole. Please don't ask me which one. I managed to get a birdie and then a couple of 3-pointers throughout the back nine. So I scored 41, 22 points.
Okay.
So I was ecstatic about that. That was fantastic.
And Akasia itself, how was the course though?
Greens were quite fast. Was really fast. Was struggling to get used to it. Other than that, I think it was a beautiful course to play.
Yes, baby! Yes!
What happened?
First one ever!
Tell us about
One bounce in the hole.
Where are we?
131 on the... Oh, sorry, calm down. What hole you on? 9th hole, Akasia. That's mine, thank you. That's what I'm saying. If you don't mind, please, thank you. No one is going to take that. That's what's on the hole. That's for Granville. Okay.
Take it out, man. Take it out.
Yes.
Well done, Granville.
Well,
How are you feeling?
It feels absolutely awesome. I'm not gonna lie to you.
Well done.
First hole in one ever. I'm like, I can't stop smiling.
Don't miss the putt, eh?
I will miss the putt.
Just yesterday, I must be honest, it was a great round of golf. Driving was great. Putting was pretty solid, I must be honest. Had one blackout and one 3-putt, which is not lekker. 3 closest to the pins, which was lekker. So it all depends on what the field would do after me. But yeah, missed all the birdies though. So yeah, but solid round overall. Had a lekker voorbal in Gerard and PJ's match play. But yeah, great round, I would say. Like good. Oh! Jaco. Unfortunately, Jaco 3-putt to tie for second. Sorry man. How'd it go?
Ja, ek moet sê dis die eerste keer in 'n lang tyd dat ek bietjie weer in contention was vir die oop kompetisie en goed. So eerste 9 was great geweest. Ek dink ek het 'n 3-7 geskiet met 'n double. En die tweede 9 bietjie shaky begin, maar pull it back again. So I think it's -2 for the day.
Shandon, last hole. Where are you now?
Just over the green to the back.
Okay, but you stroke here at least, eh?
Yeah, stroke 15, adrenaline's pumping, so yeah.
Okay.
Slap the bird.
Don't make a double bogey, eh?
No, don't worry.
Yo. Lekker Shandon! Buddy, -4, finishing on the 9th hole. How'd it go, dude?
Yeah, it was a great day. Started off not too good, but yeah, pulled it together on the second 9. So yeah, fantastic. I always thought I maybe had a chance on this course, seeing that it's my home course. To win a game is never easy. I have tried for 2 years now, and yeah, today it all came together. So yeah, I'm super stoked. Yeah, so.
But this is not your first win though, eh?
Well, this is my first win. It's my first league win. Definitely.
Ever?
It's my first league win.
Really? And,
Yeah,
and you've
so-
been there so long? Well done, man.
Yeah, I've had close finishes. I'm leading Sunday Series 1 as well, which helps. I had an 8-point lead. This game helped to vault me across the ball a little bit more. So yeah, no, it was an awesome day out.
Nice to see. And there's a couple of questions after I've listened to that. Number one is, Shandon, you did say in your interview, it is so difficult to win one of these things. And you're not wrong. I think we've all been in a position. Everything needs to go your way. The putts need to sink. What other people are doing needs to be in your favor. It's not easy to win a Duckhook event.
No, most definitely not, Mazza. And I mean, I think we've seen that multiple times. People are in contention, and the nerves get the better of you, and you unravel yourself. You choke.
Yep.
Yeah, so it really has to go your way. You definitely also need luck on your side. That's
100%.
for sure. I mean, when I was on the 7th and I checked the leaderboard and I saw I was at -2 and I saw Fricky at -2. Yeah, you get nervous and you're like, no, because I mean, we all know Fricky. We know how many times Fricky's won. We know that Fricky can handle pressure. He can do all these things. And seeing Jaco there as well, you can never throw Jaco away. So yeah, to win, it's not easy. I've tried. Yeah, I'm happy I could get
The second question I want to ask you is Nadia, Martin's friend, who joined for the first time. She must think it must be awesome with the winner coming out of her fourble.
Yeah, Mazza, it was great playing with Martin and Nadia and Gerard. Nadia's a solid golfer. I was super impressed with the way that she hits a
Good.
golf ball. Crazy. And she played off the blue tees. I think if she played off the red tees, we definitely would have seen something else there. But yeah, Akasia can bite. She did struggle a little bit with the putting and reading the green. But yeah, it was awesome playing with them.
We'll get back to the putting and reading the greens, but let's go through the side stuff, which includes the pins and so on. Is that just Shandon's camera? No, there it is. I thought, oh my word, he's gone. Pins. Ricky, these were the pins. You said you all had all three at one stage. But Granville, we didn't mention him. Hole in one, can you believe it?
Yeah, that was a great shot. I think he actually got the hole in one while I was approaching on the 18th. So it affect my shot, but it was a great one bounce in the hole for him, taking my streaks on towel then away because I was the closest there. But hearing from the other side how he was so ecstatic with that holy one, man. I'm so glad for him, and well done, Grandwell, on that one.
And George taking the first. Well done, George.
Yeah, so George took the first with the golfer 8. He wasn't there to collect the prize, so I still have it, Giorgio. And then me on the last one, the par 3 16th, the golf concept. I've got that one. So, yeah.
Nice.
Great.
Let's have a look at the Formula Alliance. 2 teams finished on minus 1688 points. Jacob, Peter, Grant, and Gerard was one of them. Well done, gentlemen. 2 7-pointers in a row. There's nothing wrong with 2 7-pointers in a row. And a string of 5s and a 6. That's a great run that they've got going there. Let me show you the other team that also finished on minus 16. It was Andre Wessels, Graham de Villiers, Wimpy Force, and Henry Sims. So well done. You're all winners. We're not going to count you out because you all got the same scoring. So if you want to know who's leading the overall Alliance leaderboard, Ian is still there, number 5. But Gary Mansfield moves to 4. So he's got now 4 with Lukey, Glenn, Carl, and Jamie and Grant on 3. And Fricker, you are also on 3. So with a couple of months to go, that is hotting up. It'll be interesting to see if somebody can catch Enzo. Right.
Yes.
Let's have a look at the pins. These are the par 3s. You might as well take us away through them. 5 of them.
Yeah, so we've got Granville with minus 2. Nice 5-pointer there. That was obviously the only one. So seeing that, that's pretty awesome. We've got Andre Best, Glenn, Maz, you as well in there, and Vanner Laboratories on minus 1. Yeah, Mazo, tell us about that 1-pointer there. What happened there, man?
Yeah, so which hole is this now? 12.
Over the water. Isn't
Oh,
it?
okay.
12, yeah.
Over the water. Actually, the greens killed me completely. Couldn't get the pace of the greens. The downhill putts never seemed to work. So I had hit the green just on the past the water. It spun off down towards the bottom. Then I chipped it on, hit a good chip, and it rolled, and it rolled, and it rolled, and it rolled, and it rolled off the green. And I'm like, oh, okay. I'll still make a 4 from here, surely. Then I hit the one putt, and then it was slow. It didn't even get halfway. And then I missed the next one, and then it was just a mess. I mean, yeah, putting was not my game, and it's normally something I can do. I just couldn't get the pace of the greens, either fast or slow. Par 4s. Right now, if you only played the par 4s and you only played the par 4s, Grant would have won minus 5. Look at that.
Yeah, imagine that. Yeah, I'm stoked with the minus 4 though. Yes, like it was a good par 4s for me. But yeah, then we've got Jaco Jacobs minus 3, a couple of 3-pointers in there. Wayne Redu, nice to see him there as well. Unfortunately, with that 1-pointer there. Grain de Villiers, he played behind us. 2 1-pointers, unfortunately, but minus 1. So Ricky, Shandon as well, Wayne and Wimpy on minus 1. And then mentions for Bobby and Brandon.
Goodness. I'm just looking at it. If Grant shot minus 5, then on the par 3s or par 5s, he was absolutely awful to finish even because he's lost 5 shots on them. Let's look at the best of the par 5. Shandon, you can take us through it, seeing that you've got 2 little 4-pointers there. Nicely done.
Yeah, so we've got myself and Barry on minus 3. Yeah, my 2 4-pointers were obviously on the 14th, where I had a nice chip in birdie there, and then I made a birdie on the 8th. And then we've got Sadesh and Wayne Jensen on minus 2, Chris Nortke on minus 1, Fricky on minus 1, Gary Mansfield on minus 1, Graham de Villiers on minus 1, Jaco Jacobs on minus 1, and Leon van Aarde on minus 1.
Very nice.
So it looks like the par 5s were good to people.
Yeah, well, some of us. Yeah. I doubled all the par 5s. That's where I went missing. All of them. Horrendous. Hole stats. Let's see. The toughest hole on the day was actually the par
Hole number
1. The par 3 first hole. 1.5 average. That's terrible. I suppose your first shot for the guys who get there or playing the first. Most of us had to hit a 5-iron into the back of the green there. Not an easy way to start. So I think that would also contribute to that. The second hardest hole is a 12th, which is
it's your hole.
the par 3. So the 2 par 3s are not very easy.
No, absolutely, man. I must be honest that my first hole was actually a great one.
Yeah.
Got it there for a par, but normally it's in the water, it's a tough shot or it's a big slice, so
Yeah.
really tough hole to start. And then obviously the 12 as well. I think I made a 4 there. If I'm well, I think a 4 there, which is tough. I mean that pin placing was really tough. If you didn't have it on the right line, it would go off the green. So definitely two of the toughest holes on film.
Easiest hold was a stroke 1, but we put that down to the double strokes, averaging 2 points, which is very nice. Let's look at the second easiest hole, was the par 5 8th, which almost 2, 1.9, and Shannon contributed to that. So that is what the whole ranks look like. I'm sure we want to see what the standings look like, because Shannon had mentioned, oh, look, it helped you playing with Martin because you could pull out a lead, and he was second at the stage. Easy.
Yeah.
This is what it looks like. Shannon, 252 points. That is a lot of points. And you are now plenty ahead of Frikkie. Frikkie, you've jumped from 6th to 2nd, and you've got a lot of work to do.
Yeah, look, if I can jump from 6th to 2nd, I probably can jump from 2nd to 1st at some point. No, just hope that Shannon will miss a couple of rounds, hoping, or break a leg.
It's going to need to miss 2 rounds at least to have any chance. George goes up also 1 to 233. And then Martin went from 2nd to 4th. Bobby from 5th to 4th. Jaco made a big jump from 8 to 6, so he's come into the top 10 nicely there. Wayne played well. I think he's also reaching a bit of peak form. Gerard's always steady. Brendan and Gary. Gary comes into the top 10 from 12th to 10th. But Shandon, that is a hell of a lead. If you just have to rock up and play okay.
Yeah, Mazzo, golf is another. It's a strange game. I'll never be overconfident and think that I've bagged this one. Still got Kalami to play as well. That's a very tough golf course. So I need to put in a good performance there. And then Machalis Park as well. I mean, we know everybody's handicaps drop there. That golf course can also bite. People think it's easy, but yeah. And then Woodhill. So yeah, 3 tough courses for me coming up. So, but yeah, I'll keep the practice going, and I'll just give my best. It would be a bonus if I could win. If I could win the series, I would love that. It's my focus point now. But yeah, I will never be overconfident and think that I've got this, especially when I know Mr. Frick is chasing.
Especially.
Am I right? It's 16 points he's ahead, eh?
Yeah, something like that.
Yeah, so it's like five difference odds every round. So he just needs to make 3 points. I just need to make 36. So
it's a lot. It's a lot to catch up. I can tell you that much. Okay, let's just quickly touch on Akasia. What did we think? I thought the condition was actually really nice. The greens, like I said, but I've played a couple of golf courses in winter in the last month that was worse condition, like so much browner, whereas Akasia, a lot of the holes were still green. I was very impressed.
Yeah.
Is that a normal thing, Shandon? Or Frikkie? Go for it.
Yeah, Mazzo. So yeah, Akasia. I mean, they really put a lot of effort into that golf course. It's a very high traffic golf course because it's not a premium golf course like Houghton and Glendower, but they pride themselves in their golf course, and they really put a lot of effort in. So they're constantly watering. If it's summer or winter, doesn't matter. So I thought the golf course was in immaculate condition. Like I said to you earlier, Mazzo, I mean, we've had a much colder winter than what we did last year. And for the course to be that green, I thought it was fantastic. The bunkers are never good. But luckily, I think I was in one bunker the whole day. But yeah, I thought the course was in very, very good nick.
And you, Frikkie?
Yeah, Mazza, I also enjoyed the course. The greens for me, I mean, for some reason, I'm playing much better now on faster greens. So I really enjoyed the greens. Could read nicely. Just unfortunately, getting it online. But I mean, 2 putts was fine for me. The bunkers, however, I struggled really. I mean, when you step into the bunker, your whole foot goes into the sand. So it's something that I needed to try and get, acquainted to, based on previous whole games that we have played. So to me, the bunkers was really tough. But overall, I really rated the course pretty good. Probably an 8.
And yeah, the bunkers were good. You know, I was very surprised. The guys obviously watching the show right now. Thank you for watching, and um, I'm sure that you are rating the course in your own head. And if you want, drop it on the comments there. It will be seen at some point. You saw that Granville got a hole in one. It was good timing. I was, like you said, I was filming you, Fricky, because I thought, let's just capture this. And then Takiranus happened on the other side. And I thought, what's happened? Something is something. So I went to the side, and Granville was on the ground on the tee box, and Gary was all over him, and the Oaks were going mad. And then the people from the back started coming up to see what happened. Yeah, well done, Granville. Very nice. One bounce in. Another golfer's got a hole in one before me. It's going well. And I thought, just to put in context, we've actually had a lot of hole in ones. And this is the ones alone in Gauteng that's happened. So I'm going to go from backwards. The first one happened in 2015. Ron Edwards at the par 3 fourth at Irene, where he thinned it in. Great way to start your honors board. Mark Borrager at Wingate in 2015. I was actually playing in front of him on that day. Paul Ricketts was at Reading on the 7th. Travis Truter played once for Duckhook only at Kyalami on the 6th, also thinned it in the hole. And these people can do it that way. Nuki Janssen, we saw that one, par 3 11th, 2019. Clint Broders was at the Challenge 500, the one time that was at CCJ. He got it at Rocklands. It's the first time Clint ever played with us. Let me just come out here. Ever. Never met him. Hello, Clint. Enjoy your round 36 holes. Boom. Hole in one. What a nice way to start your Duckhook career. Cornel Erasmus, Parkview. No, that wasn't Parkview. That was Killarney. That was Killarney for sure. On the 4th hole. Let's go to the next page. John van der Venter. I played with him on this day. On the par 3 third. Over the water. We're looking into the sun. And then he said, I think it went in. So I was like, what? No, I think it went in. I thought, oh my word, the oak didn't. He just stood there. Went to the green. I'm filming John. We're walking in the hole, and he goes, oh, awesome. My second one. Wow. I thought, you're joking. No emotions. Ronnie Volherter, that was at the Masters, Serengeti, par 3 9. Mitchell, I played with him as well, yeah, I'm on a roll. Highland Gate, par 3 13th. One bounce in also. Jomo, in 2024, which is this year, the 11th at Ibotsi, Sunday League, one of the Sunday Leagues. Peter, Zach, and Ashley, can you believe it, on the same day at the Masters? Same hole, 2 hole in ones, unbelievable. Same group. Who knows if that's happened before? Granville Williams is the next one. 4 hole in ones. Can we make it 5? Can you believe 4 hole in ones in 1 year? That's crazy. Unbelievable.
Crazy.
I'm just going to update you on the singles quickly. We had 2 singles games. This is how the grid is looking for each group that will eventually get 3 into a final. Nobody played here, so we're still waiting Kunrad and Joma to play, Granville Williams and Jaco Jacobs. I think there's a lot of action happening at Houghton coming up, a lot of teams and a lot of singles games, so this will whittle down quickly. Let's have a look at Group B. I played Barry. I don't want to go too much into it. All I can say is Barry was shocking on the first 9. And it helped me get to 4 up. And then he decided to play golf the second 9. And he didn't shoot like 10 shots better on the second 9. And I just couldn't keep up. And he went forward, I went backwards. So he beat me 1 up. So just 2 more games to happen on the other side of the draw. Then there was 1 game against Gerard and PJ. And PJ finished on the last 1 up. So he faces Jamie Sherry in that quarterfinal to get to the semi to see who's going to get to the first final. This group is going to finish the fastest because Fats and Bernard are playing at Houghton as well. Yeah. And the teams, there's a lot of team games happening. In Houghton, as we always say, we've got to whittle them down very, very quickly. Player of the season, this is how it looks. Shandon, you made a big jump. Well, not really a big jump, but you're up to second now. Average 104. Oh, sorry, 108.51. You're still miles behind Ian. Ian's just got to cruise in. So do us all a favor and win the Challenge 500 to make, not the Challenge 500, the Classic to make this interesting. Can you do that for us?
Yeah, Mazza, I'm not going on the Classic this year.
Damn it.
Yeah.
I'll do it. I'll do it.
I thought you were going. My bad. Fricky, you'll have to do this.
Mazza, but my plan is maybe to win the Players Championship, maybe if I can play at Houghton and win Houghton, so I
Hmm.
can win Houghton, win the Players Championship. Yeah, maybe. I don't know.
Well, it would be nice if we give old Ian a run. Shout out to Bruto as their third, 99. So it's only 2 people averaging over 100 at this stage. Jason and Fricky. Fricky, you've also slowly going up the leaderboard. You've had 2 good finishes because Glendower, you also finished in the top 5 and got some ranking points.
Yes, correct. Yeah.
Mm.
So we still have the teams and the singles. So there's
Yes.
a couple of points also coming in.
I might add that the points up to now for teams and singles, for those guys who have been knocked out, they have been included in that graphic. So you've got your points for teams and singles. So Ian being knocked out of the singles, he has his points there already, for instance. Okay?
Perfect.
Yeah. Well done.
Good.
And that's pretty much it. I just want to remind everybody of what is coming up. We've got the Wanderers coming up next Thursday. The field is starting to look nice for that one. And then Houghton on the 18th. Houghton's a bit earlier than normal because we've got to fit in a matter of Kyle Army on the 1st of September. And then it's the Classic. Man, that Classic's coming quickly. That every time we look, because we've got a Classic group on WhatsApp with all the boys, 56 of us. That's a record,
Yeah.
Shandon, and that doesn't include you. 56 players.
That's
That means each team is
heartbreaking.
28 players. It's going to be brilliant.
Yeah. It's going to be jam-packed, Mazzo. So looking forward to that one. And thanks for all the guys that's going to play, excluding Shandon here. So, yeah, well done, huh? Lekker.
Unfortunately,
you-
somebody's got to keep the economy going, guys.
Yeah,
That's
all of us. All of us. That's why we're doing the show now. What's it? 5:30 in the morning.
Yeah, yeah.
What did I want to say? The Classic preview show. I was going to do it next week, but now that I'm thinking about it, we've got a preview Wanderers and Houghton. So
Yeah.
it might be a bit difficult to do the preview show then and do it the following week. So we'll see. But
Yeah.
there will be a show next week and it will be jam-packed. A lot of preview stuff and we'll be back to normal. So for those of you who at least got your daily or weekly dose of the Duckhook show and seeing what happened at Akasia, and for those who didn't play, next time, there's always next year. Next year's coming because we're in August and provisions are already starting to be made for the calendar next year because golf courses, you got to book them far in advance so we can get the golf courses we want to play. That's it for me, everybody. Shannon, thanks for joining us. Enjoy work. Go to work. Fricky, enjoy your conference call now in a few minutes. Go make that cup of coffee. And yeah, let me get my day started. My dog is staring at me. He wants to go for a walk. Boys,
Like a
thanks
voice.
for watching.
Guys.
Appreciate
Bye-bye.
it.
Thanks, gents.
Bye-bye. Well done, champ.
Bye-bye.